I don't know how well this comes in behind me, but I don't want to get a close-up video of it because it would probably flag my video under graphic and disgusting, so it wouldn't be able to be monetized. So I'm not going to show it, but I decided to come down to the railroad tracks today. You can probably see the blue container back there. Well, it looks like that had a dead deer in it because laying right next to it there's a carcass of the deer, and then there's a bunch of skin laying next to it, and the carcass is completely skinned. It's really disgusting. So I'm not gonna I had to walk right next to it, but I don't want to film it close up because I have filmed dead animals on YouTube and they generally demonetize the video. Not that money is a main thing that I shoot for when I make YouTube videos, but it's a big motivating factor for me. So for those of you newer to my channel, this is a bridge. Every few months I'll come down here. Today is absolutely a beautiful autumn day in Ohio. A lot of the leaves are changing, and that makes it even better to come down here to appreciate all the scenery. It is kind of cloudy and it was raining a little bit earlier on the ride down on my bike, so that always makes it a little bit tough. I like to come down here because it's great physical therapy for my cerebral palsy case that I have. First of all, the ravine is over there. I have to work on maneuverability coming down to the ravine. And then I walk along these railroad tracks, which are hard to walk on because it's hard for me to walk on rocks. Actually, it's hard for me to walk, period. But particularly hard to walk on big rocks that lie along railroad tracks. So it is good therapy, and if a train came, I'd have to get off the tracks quick, so I don't really like walking along the railroad tracks, although I still do it. And I know you probably shouldn't be doing it anyways, but I do like coming down here because it is a beautiful place, especially this time of year. As you can see. Last time I came down here, there was absolutely no water running through that pipe right there. Now there's about a foot or two running all the way along these railroad tracks. And obviously the railroad tracks are generally lower than the surrounding area. They generally dig them down. And so all this water drains into here and will eventually go into Lake Erie. So I made it halfway up anyways. Just have to go up that steep part right up the top there. And as I was coming up, I heard somebody up there. I could tell it was a person. By the way, it sounded like footprints, people walking. And then I could hear the car start. I could hear a car start. I didn't hear him pull into there, but I heard it start. So I was wondering about, that deer I was talking about earlier. I was wondering if somebody picked it up, because sometimes, somebody will call on a dead deer along the side of the road. So that's what I'm thinking happened, but I don't know yet. We'll see once I get up there. So there definitely was someone here while I was down there. Because remember that blue container? Well, that's no longer here. But way down there is the carcass of the deer. So they must have just thrown the deer down there and took the container. I don't know if it was somebody from the government or not. Alright, well, I made it back to my bike. I'm sitting on it right now. I'm going to try to record the entire way going home too, like I did on the way there, but I don't know if the battery life's going to work. It's about a little less than halfway. It takes about 15 minutes to get home. Anyways, thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed the video.